wanted to come on here and just open some PR and do some giveaways real quick because it's been a hot minute since I've been live. So I figured why not. Also, I have a bunch of PR that's come in and yeah, I need to sort through it. So we're going to open it together and I'm going to give some away. Like I just got a package delivered today from Scent Theory and I do not recognize that brand name at all. So I'm kind of, and it's so heavy. So I already know it's going to have, I'm assuming, I don't know, either candles or I'm hoping like spray, but regardless, I have some Finery perfume that I'm trying to give away to y'all. And then I also have some Core6 items or Cos RX. I don't even know how to say it. Items that I'm trying to, hey, oh, I love that it says #1 and then #2. That's so cool. Hey, y'all. So I have some Cos RX, however you say it, items to give away as well. And let's see, I've gotten some cool PR. Like I have some hair care products from L'Oreal to open up and I'm interested to see. And then I have a package from Herborium. Yeah, or Herborian, which is skincare, Korean skincare. So we're going to see. Putting on my glasses real quick because my eyes are tired. Yes, I wear these. These are like, so I have like the little turtle shell ones and then I have these. These are like 0.5s. Like I don't really need them, but it does help to like read stuff. This is my Yeti that I got recently. I got this while I was in California and I got it at a Yeti store and it's like, I don't know if you can see like the sandy like texture, I guess, but it's some sort of limited edition color they're doing. So, and I'm just drinking water today. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Thank you, Blossom. Let's get into it. So I'm really trying to open this first. This came literally like 45 minutes ago. And it's from Scent Theory. And it's wrapped by Scent Theory. So, I don't know. Let's see. I haven't heard of Scent Theory. I don't know. This could have been a mailer that I was like, yeah. But I honestly don't remember. Ooh! Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what is all of this? Okay. Mind you, this is blind reaction. Like, I'm confused. Don't know what this brand is, really. Oh. Oh. So it's body lotion? Okay. So it's body lotion. Okay. So wrapped in scent, wrapped in memory. That's what it says. I want to know what these are mainly because I'm just like, what is this, honey? Okay, so oh, there are a bunch of postcards. Okay, I've never gotten that from a brand before. So this is this 1 or 2? Looks like it would be 2. I think maybe this is just 1 and that's why it has this special thing. Okay. And then, oh, these are literally just postcards. I mean, I guess that's cute, right? So if I were to like share, I love postcards. I actually collect, hold on, let me take my glasses off for this. It's hot in this house. I'm telling y'all. I know that it's fall, but I'm sure it's fall for y'all watching this. But honey, I'm in Las Vegas. It is hot. All right, so I actually collect postcards like from everywhere that I go. So that's why I was like, let's get into this postcard situation because I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I like them. I just don't understand who I would send this to. Okay. So they gave me a bunch of like random visuals as postcards, like a lot of them actually. Random stuff from donuts. This is weird. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all, do you feel like this is weird? Okay, anyways, like for a brand to do that, it's kind of wasteful because I promise you 99% of the other people who got this mailer do not collect postcards like I do. And they're like, oh, they're probably like, yeet. So anyways, meet the Wrapped collection. So it says fragrance forward body lotions inspired by the feel of soft skin. Okay. Only at Walmart. Only at Wally World. That's funny. I just came from Wally World today. I did not see these, but I also wasn't looking. But I did get body wash, so I was in that section. Yeah, the postcards are weird. Hi, Chris. Yeah, they're weird. Agreed. So, okay. Because I don't know this brand at all, this is not something that I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away a Finery perfume instead as the first giveaway because I honestly don't want to stand behind this brand because I do not know what I'm looking at. I've never used this in my life. Even the thing is daunting. I'm like, okay. So this one's Lavender Blush and Silk Musk. Okay. I'm like, is this open? Oh, twist to open. I can't stand when a bottle does that. And I'm like, okay, what do I need to do to open it? Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those. This is a pretty big bottle. This is 18 ounces. Okay. Let's see. It's the lather test. Oh, no cast. That smells really good. It honestly smells like Being Frenchie's lavender. This is probably trying to be a contender to Being Frenchie because it's like mood science and it's also like lotion and stuff. Being Frenchie's by Ashley Tisdale and that's at Target. So this is only at Walmart. So I'm assuming just from the scent of this one that it's some sort of like Being Frenchie dupe, basically. So and it's also like similar in the scent. So Silk Sheets is this one. This is so extra to me. Like, why would you send me all of these blank postcards? I'm going to end up giving them to my dad because I'm sure my stepmom or my little sister, like somebody will use them. I'll probably use some of them too, but like, so weird to me. Anyways, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's weird. Okay. Cashmere Skin. I love cashmere everything, honestly. I don't even need to smell this to know that this is going to be a slay. So, Cashmere Skin. And then Velvet Vanilla. I'm not even going to open all of these because it's not to say that I'm not going to give one of these away. It's just that, and I've already opened the lavender one because that's my favorite scent out of all of them. But I want to try it first before I give it to y'all because I don't want to give y'all something and you're like, what is this, honey? Velvet Vanilla. We love this. Duh, vanilla. It's caramelized sugar and bourbon vanilla. Honestly, I found y'all that a good beauty hack is spraying your perfume on you and then putting on vanilla oil, body oil. Vanilla body oil and then perfume. How was everybody's week going so far? Like, how's everybody's week? Oh, Jessica's in Alabama and it's still in the 90s. Yeah, it's in the 90s here. If not 100 plus. And I know that I'm so heavy into fall, but it's because I'm from Maryland. So I'm from a place where there's 4 seasons and there's like 2 seasons here in Las Vegas. But I'm from a place where there's 4 seasons. It's like very distinct. So yeah. Fall is a state of mind. Yeah, I can absolutely do a skincare live. Honestly, I would love to do that and do a throwback. And go in the bathroom and do a skincare live. I will. Reading the chat. Oh, Miss Thomas, of course. They said, thank you for keeping up and responding when I need a friend. Yes, I've noticed a lot of people are like, thank you for responding. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Beyond me as a person wanting to respond to everybody and wanting everybody to have a response, if you see a creator never respond to any comments whatsoever, and they're online every single day, and it's basically like their only thing they have going on. I feel like there's no excuse to not respond to people. I go through a lot of comment sections and there's these like long heartfelt comments and the creator just doesn't respond, or they only respond to hatred or trolls or like whatever. And so for me, I'm like, no. And I don't ever want people to feel like they're too much or they're taking my time or whatever. And that's why I'm like, email me. My email is open. My DMs are open. My email is open. Like, and that's kind of just a promise that I made when I decided to open myself up emotionally after sharing the loss of my husband and being like, I'm not necessarily like the best advocate, but I'm here to listen. And I'm probably like the best listener ever. And I'm here for everybody who follows me. So anyways, that was my little spiel real quick to say, just, it irritates me when I see people commenting on other people's posts and, you know, sharing all this stuff, and the creator just doesn't acknowledge them at all when they literally are on their computer and their phone all day. Anyways, I get mad. Hi, Shaddai. Did I say that right? Yeah, the dispenser is interesting. Anyways, this is Linen Drift. This is something that I'm going to keep to the side. So I already know straight up I am not a clean linen girly, but I know that some people are. So I'm going to keep the tag on this one for sure. I'm going to keep, well, all the tags are on, but I'm going to put Linen Drift to the side so that when I try this brand out, I would give that away. That's probably going to be a part of like my Christmas giveaways, but let's do the first giveaway because that's kind of the whole purpose of me doing this live. I'm like shaking this because I'm like, what am I going to keep from this? Because I like to keep these crinkles because, I mean, this is a pack at Dollar Tree. Y'all know Dollar Tree raised their prices. Fun Easter egg. I'm going to be doing a $10 challenge at Dollar Tree where I take 10 $1 bills into the store and see how far it gets me. Because I used to be infamous for my $10 Dollar Tree hauls, and I want to know where it's going to get me with the price changes. So let's do the first giveaway. The way this is going to work and the way it's always worked is that show the item. So this is Finery's perfume, and this is Mystic Figures. So this is going to be Mediterranean Fig, Ocean Air, and Salted Sage. Finery is one of my favorite perfume brands, period. You can get it at Target, I believe. I don't know where else you can find it. I think maybe Ulta Beauty. Let me a drink, hold on. So the way I'm going to do it is I want everybody to drop a kiwi emoji, kiwi, the fruit, into the chat and spam it. And I'm going to count down from like the number 7. And I'm going to close my eyes. And when I open them, the first name that I see on the screen, I'm going to immediately say out loud, screenshot my phone, and I have a pen and paper right here, and I will write it down as well so that I can coordinate with that person on email to send the package out to them. I have 2 giveaway packages in queue right now, waiting to go to the post office, so I may be sending this out this week. So let's get into it. Spam it. Let's get into it. So, Finery's Mystic Figures. I love giving stuff away to you guys because giving is my love language, and I feel like a lot of creators don't come out of pocket to give stuff away ever, unless it's sponsored by the brand, because they don't want to pay shipping. I'm paying shipping. I'm paying for all the materials, all of the QC card stuff. That's all stuff that I just choose to do because I want to. So I'm literally just doing this, no strings attached. No strings attached. You don't even need to like this live. I don't care. So, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Spam, spam, spam. I'm going to count down from, all right, I'm counting down from 7. Okay. I love doing this. So you're going to see me giggling like a child. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm opening my eyes right now. Gwen. I love how chaotic this is because the chat goes so fast that if I don't immediately get it, I won't get it. And that's happened before and I felt so bad. Also, I messed up last time. Written down. I messed up last time and I sent the wrong giveaway package to somebody. Like, I mixed up the giveaways, so I need to be more organized. Gwen, did they respond? There's so many Kiwis. So yeah, they need to, once they claim, okay, yeah, Gwen, you won. So email me at peachymaddie@gmail.com. Peachy Maddie, just Peachy with 2 Y's, Maddie@gmail.com, and then we'll coordinate from there. So I have it written down, and then this is yours. The Fineries perfume. I would say that this perfume lasts you, this can last you over a year. Some of my Finery perfumes I've had over a year. I don't know, I'm like, does this expire? Like this one I haven't had over a year, obviously, it's brand new, but like, ones that I've opened and then I've had, like, I'm a Musk. I got I'm a Musk well over a year ago. Anyways, I wonder if perfume does expire. Maybe it just gets weaker over time. Like, once you open it and start using it. So, I got a fun package from Kos. I want you guys to tell me how I say this. Kos RX. Kos, this one. Kos, whoa, is it Quarks? And I think it's so funny that it's like, I get into these predicaments like with L'Occitane, where it's like these brands are like, we love you, Maddie, and I can't even pronounce their name. And they're just continuously like, that's okay, we love you anyway. And I'm like, all right, I'm glad I'm good enough for you. But I want to hear more about how everybody's week is going. So for me, my week actually is, it's a whirlwind. My tire blew out on my car. Yeah, my tire completely blew out over a piece of another vehicle. Like, I literally ran over another piece of a vehicle and it stabbed into my tire. No, insurance isn't going to cover it. Nope, insurance. Like, sometimes you just gotta laugh because everybody's like, everybody I tell, they're like, well, is insurance gonna cover it? I'm like, no, insurance is covering nothing. Like, this is literally one of those things where you just have bad luck. Like, I ran over something, it doesn't meet my deductible, it is what it is, but I also need 4 new tires. So even though I ran over the object earlier this week, I need 4 new tires because once they were assessed, it was like, okay, well, you already need new tires, so you might as well. So, because the one has to get replaced, it can't get patched because the hole was so big. So I was like, oh, okay, great. Love that. So that's how my week's been going, is that on, like, the beginning of the week, like, I turned into my mom's house and just blasted over a piece of a car, so whatever. But I want to hear how everybody else's week is going. But, I mean, it is what it is. I've had so much happen to me that there's not, like, I'm not really that phased. I'm kind of just like, all right, whatever, let me just fix my problem. Like, okay, let's schedule maintenance. Okay, like, let's do it. Because I don't even freak out anymore. Like, honestly, when I hit the thing, my music was blasting. I didn't even realize everybody was looking at me, and so I turned everything down. And I hear as I'm driving, and I'm just like, oh my God. My tire just blew out. Like, yay. Yes, Gwen. Okay. How I originally said Corsics? How? Y'all said you say it how I do. How do I say it? Which version? Tires are expensive. Yeah, my bill is expensive. Y'all don't even want to know what my bill is. You don't want to know. So that's why I'm like, how's y'all's week going? Give me some good news. Oh, rough. Someone says their dad broke his arm. Oh no, that is awful. That's awful. I hope he gets better. I hope he's okay too. I hope they can get him in a sling or a cast or something immediately. Thank you, Karima. Yeah, it is outrageous, but it is what it is. It's one of those things where it's like, it literally is what it is. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. I ran over something. Insurance is not covering it. My deductible is what it is. That's life. So yeah. Yeah, like not today. Like honestly, not today, Satan. Okay, so how do y'all say it? I love you guys too. Oh, someone says my husband and I fixed my hair that got messed up by a salon. I have a funny story about that. One time, I decided to get highlights. But not these types of highlights where it's like professionally done. I said to myself, oh no, I have curly hair, so I'm sure that I can just use my fingers and just, I honestly, in my head, I don't know what was going on in my head, but I took bleach and I just basically was like this. And there was like a big spot right here that was orange come morning. I didn't use a cap. I didn't use toner. I didn't use toner. I literally just used like the purple stuff. I went to Sally Beauty and I literally was just like, I don't know, having a moment. And I was like, I'm dyeing my hair. I'm doing it. Right? I wake up the next morning. It is orange because I did not use toner and it looked terrible. I had work that day at 3 p.m. I was active duty at the time. There are hair regulations. So I was calling every salon that I could. I woke up, looked in the mirror, and I burst into tears. I literally burst into tears because it was orange. And in my head, I genuinely didn't think it was going to go that way. I'm so serious. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. I had been dyeing my hair my whole life, just brown, blah, blah. Lesson learned. So I go to this salon, the only salon that'll take me, because I'm like, I need to have it fixed by 3 p.m. because I literally need to clock in at 3 p.m. or else I'm done. And I went to this salon. She was like, honey, the only thing I can do for you is dye it red. And I'm like, okay, red's still against the regs, but I guess I could maybe get away with it, maybe. And at the time, red was still against the regs. And so, she dyed it red, like red, burgundy, like dark red-ish. And everybody made fun of me at work calling me Ariel, which I mean, is that really an insult? You're calling me a Disney princess. So like, thank you. Maybe they weren't making fun of me and I thought they were. I don't know. They called me Ariel. Yeah. Anyways, that's my funny story. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm actually having and yeah, the finger highlights, literally the finger highlights. I was like, well, I could just go like this. I'm having a good hair day. I washed it earlier, let it air dry. I actually used a diffuser today. So I put heat to it and I'm honestly living for it. So, someone says I didn't use a cap once and your hair was parted to their hair was parted to the side. That's funny. Someone said, Kitty. Oh, hi, Kitty. They always did their own waistline. Golden blonde went to the salon. Now it's a destroyed mess. Honestly, sometimes a salon can make things worse. One time I went to the salon and this lady she said, there's too many people in the shampoo room. Do you mind if I brush your hair dry and cut it dry? I said, you can try. So she tries. And my hair is like out to here. And you can't brush my hair dry. I'm mixed. So I'm mixed so my mom is white. My dad is Black Caribbean. That's like my other side, Black Caribbean. So my hair cannot be brushed except for when it's wet. If you brush it when it's dry, it's going to completely frizz and puff like you've never seen in your life. So she did that and then she cut my hair. So then when I went home and I like wet it down and all the things, it was so choppy. I was like, it got botched. It got botched. That's why I don't let anybody touch my hair. My whole life it's been botched. Except for now, I have this amazing lady who does my hair. She's the only one who has ever been able to straighten my hair without asking me to help. Like, hey, can you brush your hair? I can't do it or whatever. Like, if I'm paying you and you're like, hey, can you brush your hair? Like, that's when I want to leave. But anyways, I'm just yapping. I miss you guys. I love Ariel too. My favorite Disney princess though, hands down, is Mulan, which I saw the new Mulan recently. What is that? What is that, honey? What is that? Horrible movie. Mainly because Mushu's not there and the beginning part isn't correct from the Disney movie. So anyways, yeah, someone says my sister's hair does that when it brushes, and oh man, yes. It was so choppy and disgusting. It looked horrible. Someone also asked me in my DMs the other day, Maddie, was there ever a time where, I'm going to open this package from Herborian now, which definitely giving away some of this. See what's in here. Oh. Someone asked me, oh, this is cool. Okay. Brands be doing the most, and I don't know why. But you know, oh, I do know why. Because of Michaela Noguera. Y'all see her, she's like, this is 1 week of PR. I don't know if I believe her. I'm going to be so serious with you guys. Mainly because if that really was 1 week of PR, that would mean that that's recurring every single week. So I don't think that that would be physically possible. But I mean, she could be telling the truth. But I think she was kind of saying that for dramatic effect. But brands need to do the most so that, you know, people like Michaela who have 200 boxes stacked behind her look at the package and they're doing anything to get people's attention. And that's why, like, I don't really accept a lot of PR because I don't want all of this random stuff, like random stuff and, you know, brands and things piled up where I feel like I need to, you know, it's like, oh, let's get through this, you know, rapid fire. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. But I feel like I was going to tell a small story before this. And I got sidetracked. So LOL, this has like an actual screw. And then this is CC cream and CC cream. Oh, so it's two shades. I think that I probably am not this shade. That's probably not my shade at all. We'll see. And then this one may be my shade. That's another thing about, like, sending me something like this is, like, what if neither of these are my shade? What then? That's when I just give it to my mom or, like, my friends and stuff like that. It's already been touched and opened. I like Herborian. I've used some of their skincare stuff, and I like them as a brand. I don't really know where you purchase their stuff, I'm gonna be honest. Looking at the chat real quick. Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say. My mom, somebody DM'd me. Guys, I have ADHD. If this is your first live watching me live, I have ADHD. I'm not joking. I actually have ADHD and it's bad. So I will just like bebop around and then be like, oh. So, and now I'm already blanking again. I'll come back to it. Someone says, I'm reading the chat. The Myrtle. Anastasia. Yes. Yeah, Elliot. Oh, do you see Elliot? Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's behind me. Right there? Yeah. There he is. He's chilling, yeah. And then we have Galileo chilling over there, too. My fiddle fig tree. No one get a fiddle fig tree. They're so annoying. I literally watered it too much, and it gave up an entire leaf. Let me show you the leaf, because of course I keep the leaf, because you would too. This is the leaf. This is my hand. Like, y'all. So, fiddle fig trees, they make you feel really good when they're growing. But if you do anything wrong, they will drop a leaf and they will make you feel like the worst plant mommy in the world because their leaves are this big and it took them so long to grow it, and they will just drop it like it's nothing. And so what I do with them is when it drops a leaf, I actually just keep it and let it dry. Once it's dry, I hang it on the wall or use it as decor or something. Oh, hot. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to see what my original point I was trying to make to you guys. I had something I was going to say. Oh, it's so annoying. Looking at the chat. Oh, okay. Finally, I remember. Someone asked me in my DMs, Maddie, did you ever have a phase in your life where you looked awkward? It seems like your whole life you haven't had a stage where you looked awkward, like your face was off. You know what I mean? Like an awkward stage, like a weird stage. And I was like, oh no, it exists. It exists. Because my mom cut me bangs when I was, I don't know how old I was, but we went to Disney World and my mom got us a cruise. We went on a Disney cruise in the Disney World, like, experience. It was like partially at the park, Disney World in Florida, partially at the park, partially going to the Bahamas. And honestly, it was just, my hair was a disaster because I was like, Mom, will you cut me bangs? Like, please, please, please. And she was like, you do understand you have curly hair. And I was like, I know. And she was like, because I had this doll. I remember what inspired it. I had this doll at the time and she had curly hair and she, like, it was like curly, but curly hair too. And I was like, I want to look like that. And so I asked my mom for bangs and I was like throwing a fit. So she was like, fine, fine. We'll go get you bangs. She didn't cut them because I don't think she wanted to be the one responsible because she knew that it would be a horrific job. But anyways, I go to the salon, they cut me bangs, and it is just, I mean, imagine if I had bangs. Listen, my bangs, I'm not Chappell Roan. I don't have Chappell Roan's hair. Chappell Roan is a white woman. Completely, I mean, I'm assuming completely white woman. Her hair type is like, she can have the cutesy little bangs like this. But for me, oh, it looked terrible, and it was straight across like this. And so because it was straight across, and I run hot, I always have, I parted it right here. So it went like right across, and it was that awkward phase where like I was wearing the early 2000s plaid pants, like the shorts that were like plaid, like gingham. Is that how you say it? Gingham? You know, with like a t-shirt, like, that's my awkward phase that I honestly, and so they were like, will you post it online? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll do a throwback Thursday for you guys. So Corsic, I'm just going to say Corsix, okay? Corsic sent me their entire Discovery set, which I'm like, y'all outdid yourselves. So I think, so the second giveaway of this is I'm going to be giving away Corsic's, let's see. I'm gonna give away some of this Corsic stuff, and I'm going to decide what it is as I go through it. So, first of all, we have my favorite. I love wearing these in the morning. Like, sometimes I love waking up in the morning, going in the bathroom, grabbing this, and putting these little eye patches right under my eyes, and then going out into the garden, watering the plants, giving the animals food, da-da-da-da. So the whole thing about Corsix is it has snail stuff. And what is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything about it. I don't know what snail secretion is. That's literally what it says. I don't know what that is, but it helps the appearance of healthy, glowing skin. And honestly, I can say after using Corsix for over a year, yes, their products absolutely work. And the whole, I think they brought light to the whole snail thing to begin with. Like snail mucin being a thing. But yeah, it's like snail slime, literally. It's their slime, it's their snot. Yes. So anyway, it's like, but it works so well. So These are little patches that you put underneath of your eyes. And this is gonna be, I mean, there's probably, I don't know how many are in here. And of course I can't read the back. That's in Korean. There's a lot in here. But lo and behold, I'm running low on these, so I'm gonna keep this one. But this is like a holy grail product I love to give away as well. This is their Advanced Snail Mucin Glass Glow Hydrogel Mask. And they always send me packs of these, which I love, so that I can share, because these packs come with 3 of these masks. And I think this is probably sold as a set, but they might be sold individually as well in stores. I'm not sure. But these are like really sought after. So that might be the giveaway item. And it, because I don't know, let's see. Then they sent their, I don't have this one, Snail 96 Power Essence. It's interesting. Let's see. Their stuff really works. I will give it to Korean skincare. Like, Korean skincare really does work. It's just very hard to navigate because, you know, like the bottle, if it's in all Korean, you can't read it. Unless you can read Korean. Okay. This is thick. Interesting. That's thick. Okay, so this is a Power Essence. I just want to see. Oh, it's slimy. That's my first impression. I'm like, oh, it's slimy. There, yeah. Let's see. I always do the hand test because I have sensitive skin. I will break out in a rash. Ooh, this makes my skin feel really soft. Wow. No scent. What is this supposed to... I don't know when this is supposed to go on. Oh, after cleansing and toning. Okay, so it's basically like okay, so it's an essence, so it's like a serum. More to come on this. I'll let you guys know about that one, because I'll have to use that to see. I don't like giving away stuff unless I can like speak for it, because I'm to the point where I don't want somebody to be like, what is this, honey? Or email me like, Maddie, what is this, honey? I've had packages explode. People email me like, Maddie, I know you had good intentions and I love you for that, but my package came exploded. And I'm like, no, let me send you something else. So it's like, please don't hesitate. If I send you something that comes messed up, please let me know. I am honestly like the first person to send another package. So I'm trying to give this away, this 3-pack. And then I'm looking at the final product here that they sent, which is their Peptide Skin Booster, which is an amazing product. I love this so much, and I'm running low. So I'm actually going to keep this because this goes with, I have their niacinamide. You use this with their niacinamide or their other like serums. And this is a 6 peptide booster. So there's 6 peptides in here. There's hyaluronic acid, amino acids, and this is to show you guys the consistency. Just very loose, no scent, very loose, and yeah, it's a skin booster. So I'm gonna be giving away to you guys. I'm gonna do a giveaway right now of, let's see, let's do, make sure there's nothing else in there. Okay, do you guys want me to give away, put in the comments right now. I'm gonna give away this entire 3-pack. Or maybe I'll give away like, I'm like, let me know if y'all want the 3-pack or if you just want to try one. Plus, which shade? Which shade would y'all rather have? This one or this one? It doesn't matter to me because I want to share with you guys. I like this brand. I have their green color corrector and it works really well. I'm not going to open up either of these because I want you guys to tell me which one. So let me show you guys the shades, because I don't want to give away a shade that nobody has. So which shade do y'all think you would like better? You could just say left or right, or like, sorry, not left or right. Say orange. Say like the orange, like the pumpkin one, the pumpkin colored one, or the lighter one, like the lighter or the darker one. And then I want to give away the Corsics snail mask to you guys. The lighter so far. The brand for the serum, it is Corsics. That's how I say it, at least. And I love them. And they love me. And I've discovered their products this year, and honestly, they've worked really well for my skin. Not gonna lie to you guys, there's a reason my skin is so clear. And I've been using Dermalogica. I've been using Dermalogica's microfoliant, which is a exfoliant that you can use every day, and that has I need to make a skincare video, like literally saying my holy grails again, because the microfoliant, I had this rash right here from a Dollar Tree product originally. Love Dollar Tree. I'll keep holding these up so you guys can say light or dark in the comments which one you want me to give away. This Dollar Tree thing gave me a rash. It was horrible. It was really hard to heal. It was difficult to heal. And I started using the microfoliant in the shower, which is like this tiny like exfoliator, and like just kind of scrubbing it and scrubbing my skin. And it's like, it literally cleared up my whole skin. I gotta give it to it. Which one do y'all want? Lighter one? All right, so we have one vote for orange so far. Or it's not orange, but I'm saying orange because it's on screen, it's the closest to looking orange-ish. Orange shade will be nice for correcting circles. Yeah. So, the lighter. Thank you. Thank you, Gaten. Thank you. Okay. Let's do the lighter one then. I'm going to give away the lighter one, since it will work for more people. And then maybe this will be something that I can either use for myself, or I can make it work somehow. Or I'll keep this for the Christmas giveaways. So, I'll say my spiel one more time about giveaways, and it's basically that I cannot stand the creators who are like, let's do a giveaway, and it's $1,600 worth of product for one person. I can't do it. I can't deal with it. I'm like, no. So for me, like when I like do things, like I want there to be like as many winners as possible. Like I don't think it's fair for like just one person to win. If you have like a really large following, I feel like that's not fair at all. Like the odds are rigged. Look at Elliot. So I try to do Christmas giveaways, need-based giveaways, random giveaways, live giveaways, whatever, because I want more people to just kind of get packages from me. And again, giving is my love language. So it kind of means the world to me. And I have a little stationery like station here where I put together everybody's cards, and like I write all the stuff, and I have stickers and like all the things. So let's get into this. Comment a snail emoji. Spam it with snail emojis. Yes, Pumpkin Spice is doing so well, by the way, guys. She's my doggy. Like, it's her season. So everybody's like, what's her name? Like, when we're out and about, and I'm like, Pumpkin Spice, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, it's her season. So yeah, spam this with snails. This will be the second giveaway for this live and the final giveaway for this live. It's the 3-pack of the Corsics snail mask, and then Herborian Korean skincare CC cream. And also, fun fact, I have pet snails at the barn, at the horse stable. One of them I had to give to like a snail expert though, because it was not doing well one day, and I was like, oh, and I thought that it passed away, but it didn't. And so I had to like Google all this stuff about snails. Lo and behold, I'm a snail expert now. And I ended up giving it to somewhere where they were like, we'll rescue it, don't worry. And I'm like, okay. So I'm not getting him back ever, but I hope that he lives a long and fruitful life. But I have 2 other ones. So, all right. I'm going to count down now from the number 8. 8. And then when I open my eyes, the second that I open my eyes, the first name that I see, I'm going to say out loud and write it down. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Mississippi. 3, Mississippi. 2, 1. And I'm opening my eyes. I'm putting this down because I'm getting ready to write. I'm opening my eyes right now. NNB. 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 Snail and CC cream. This way I do not get it mixed up. Because I think what happened last time is that I had all the screenshots, but I didn't write things down. So I ended up giving soap, Dr. Bronner soap, to the wrong person. And they were like, Maddie, I love this soap, but this is not what I wanted to give away. And I was like, I'm so sorry. So yeah, have it written down. My handwriting is a mess. Because I have scientist handwriting. And like someone said earlier, sorry, I'm reading the chat real quick. Yay, NNB. Okay, they claimed it. They claimed it. Congrats. Someone said earlier that, you know, I'm into like, you know, sciencey things and birds and, you know, all the things. Yes, I have my degree in environmental management and biology. So I love everything from atmospheric chemistry, the environment, to snails, learning about different species. But I have a particular interest in birds, to which I've been collecting data and compiling it for, I think it's been probably 4 years now. Just starting from square one and trying to eventually put out a literary work of an encyclopedia sort, like kind of like an encyclopedia of sorts of birds of the West. I had to start over because I was doing birds of the East because I lived on the East Coast my whole life. Then I moved here out west, so I changed it to out west. So I'm doing residential birds and stuff like that. And the mountain bluebird is the state bird here. And I went all the way to Mount Charleston where it's usually seen, and I did not see it last year for my birthday with my family. My favorite seabird is a cormorant. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting like a cold or something. A cormorant is my favorite seabird, but technically, actually, yeah, I love pelicans and I love seabirds. But anyways, that's my random rant on like, I love all things the environment. And then in terms of like, someone was like, wow, that must have been, someone said must have been a special species for them to take care of it in terms of the snail. I can't not try. Like I saw him suffering and I was like, so he started floating, which is a thing for them. So I immediately Googled it. I'm immediately like, what do I need to do? I gave him an air bath. I gave him everything he needed to try to like release the air in his shell so that he could sink back down, but it wasn't working. So I tried to do multiple different tests, like gently touching him, poking him, see if he retracts, at what rate does he retract, blah, blah, blah. Took him to somebody, was like, please help me. He's still very much alive. I don't know what to do with him. He can't go back to the original environment. You know, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, we'll take him, don't worry. I'm just like, yes. But yeah, that's me going out of my way for a snail. But that's because I dedicated 4 years to just learning about the environment and different species and endangered species, the regulations, federal regulations, and stuff like that. And I still want to get my master's degree. I graduated the week that my husband took his life. So my plans of my master's, like I was going to go right into my master's degree, and that immediately went down the drain. So master's degree, I want it someday, but I don't want to start it right now. But yeah, random rant. I love yapping. Hi, Pookie. Yes, Miss Thomas, thank you, thank you. Harvey is being a gentleman, so I am, what made me urge to change to Western dressage? So because I live in Las Vegas, there's a bunch of people who do Western. So I basically, no one not, it's not no one, but mainly people do like roping, reining, like where they're like roping the cows and they're reining or, you know, whatever, doing barrels. And they're doing Western dressage. So the regular dressage that I know isn't really applicable here. So I figured, let's do something new. I don't feel like, honestly, I don't feel like doing lower level dressage. I don't feel like doing it. I don't really have like the urge to do it with Harvey. Like I've just because like that's been my whole life. And so I want to try something new. And so the Western dressage gives us a chance to get a new saddle with a horn, and it's a new riding technique. So I'm like taking some lessons with my mom and like learning how to ride Harvey in a way for Western dressage, which is like very slowed down. Harvey's huge, so when he goes, he's going. So to compact him and really collect him is just an amazing feeling. And last week we had some really good canter work that we got through. And so my goal with Harvey is to take him to horse shows in 2026. So obviously I will vlog all of that, the whole process, because that was my dream since buying him. And since buying him, I've been in lessons and trying to make it work and trying my best. He had lead issues. He had like his left lead was messed up. I fixed that. He had spooking issues. We've gone through that. Like, he's made it through so much. I'm so proud of him. So yeah, I could talk about Harvey all day. Y'all know that. Stop! Stop talking about spiders. I hate spiders. Sorry, I'm arachnophobic. I get so like that. That vision just went to my brain. Ew. Someone just. Anyways. Yeah. Other people already said it for me. They hate spiders. Wait, someone said. Save. A hawk? Oh! Gwen said, wait, I have a bird. And my mom takes care of vultures, owls, and she does teaching lessons for people. That's so cool. That is literally so cool. I've seen a desert great horned owl one time here in Las Vegas, one time. And it was a spiritual experience. Like, I almost cried. I saw it at the horse stable and it was literally right there on the fence, and then it took flight. And I was like, you know, when you see an owl, it's like, oh my gosh. But I saw a turkey vulture the other day, and I see red-tailed hawks and stuff here. There's falcons here. But that's so cool. I would love to teach people about birds. I absolutely would love to do that. She just saved a hawk the other week. That is so amazing. And I know I love the Western attire too. So with the Western dressage, that means that I'm going to have a new outfit. So I'm going to be wearing, think like a cutesy cowgirl hat and jeans and a shirt, fringe, think like colors and fringe. Like in regular dressage, which is a discipline of riding, it's black, white. There are no colors. You wear white breeches, you wear black boots, you wear a black show coat, you wear tails as you go up the levels. Your coat then has tails behind it, but it's still either just gray, black. Yeah, gray or black. So for Western, that's when you see bling. You see people with colors and bling and button-down shirts. And so I get to choose Harvey's colors, which I've always had be red, white, and blue, because I feel like he's like the all-American horse. I just feel like red, white, and blue was like perfect for him because he's white speckled. So I don't know, ever since I got him, I thought what red, white, and blue was perfect. So it's kind of like red and blue because he's white. So think like me in like a red button-down shirt and jeans wearing like boots, and we're going, and I'm like, and Harvey has like a blue bonnet on him. Like, it's just so cute, and you can wear like colors, and it's so fun. So can I make a video about the hotels you recommend? Where? Can you say where, Cookie? Las Vegas or in California? Because I only stay at Hilton chain hotels, basically. I try to avoid boutique hotels. I had a horrific experience in New Orleans. with a boutique hotel. Which I feel like that sentence alone, a horrific experience in New Orleans at a boutique hotel, is enough to make someone be like, yeah. I gotta get off live here, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Christy says never give up. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to read the chat. Aw, you're in Arizona. I love that. I know, right? Isn't it gonna be cute? Like, we're gonna be able to color coordinate and like all the things, and I just can't wait. I love Harvey so much. Hi, Blossom. Unfortunately, I'm about to get off. Thank you, Christy. Both? Okay, let me screenshot this. Okay, I screenshotted that so I can make a video about it. Chris says we have families of owls in our oak trees. Oh, beautiful. We get to see babies every year during Thanksgiving through Christmas. That is such, like, understand how much of a blessing that is. That is such a blessing. Oh, that is so magical. I love that. Have I ever shopped on Shein? Yes. Yes, I have. I don't frequently shop on Shein, but I have in the past. I have a fun video coming for you guys this week on Walmart fashion, where I'm going to show you guys how you can go into Walmart and find essentials for the season, like plain cardigans, plain knit cardigans, plain sweaters, flannels, jeans, boots, cowgirl boots, flats, loafers, like all the things, getting it at Walmart and then going and getting your accent pieces at your favorite stores to save money. So that's going to be a video this week. So I'm like really, really excited. Yep. Amen. Always help somebody and be a listening ear. Amen. Let's see. I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss any of the chat before I get off. Oh no, you're fine, Lucy. I was happy to tell you about it. Yeah, but you're broke. I will talk about Harvey all day long, and I love what we're doing together. So thank you guys for joining the live. I'm glad for the giveaways, and congratulations to Gwen and then NNB. So Gwen won the Finery perfume, and then NNB won the snail mask, and then the CC cream. So email me nnb@peachymaddie@gmail.com and we can coordinate. And if I ever have default, if giveaways ever fall through, let's say the person doesn't email me or whatever, I usually will default to either posting on the community tab, or I will default to people that I already have in my like PR, like my PR roster, like people I've sent stuff to before. I might just randomly send it to you. So I pretty much will just go down the list for this type of giveaway. So please email me. I love you guys so much. Okay, you did email me. Okay, good. Yay. Oh, you love the acne spray? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love the comfort spray. I use the comfort spray all the time from Pacifica, and I like to use it like on my bare skin, and it feels so amazing. Have a good night, everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming on my live. I know it's been a hot minute, and I'm seriously going to try to do more lives. It's been a hot minute because it's like life was lifing, and summer had me depressed, and I just feel like now I'm in a place where I want to be more social and talk on live and like do all the things. So I think for a minute there I got kind of depressed, having some summertime blues, not really wanting to go live, not having like good time management. So now I do. But anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.